Kyoe, for today, let me show you what I eat in a day as someone who is transitioning to vegan diet. But first off, I don't eat breakfast or lunch. I usually eat around 2 to 4 p.m. and it's currently 12:30 in the afternoon. So while waiting for time, let me tell you a bit as to why I am transitioning to vegan diet. I want more. Well, I do got various reasons as to why I am transitioning to vegan diet. First off is that I can't fathom the animal cruelty that's been going on in the meat-based food production. I think I've mentioned this before, or to those who doesn't know, I do love animals a lot. I do have a soft spot for them. First off, we do have pets. We have dogs, cats, and growing up, we've got different pets like birds, rabbits, turtles, snakes, name it. We've got those, and I think that sparks more my love towards animals. I just do love watching animal shows and televisions and such. And I think in my circle of friends, I'm the only one who loves watching Nat Geo channels and different David Attenborough documentaries. I just love them. When my friends, they tend to fall asleep in the middle of watching Nat Geo Wild, but I myself just enjoyed watching it. And yeah, so that's one reason. It's my love towards animals, and I can't deal with the animal cruelty that's been going on. I don't think the pain that the animal goes through just for us to have a piece of meat in our plate for your dinner, I don't think that's worth it. I don't think so. Another thing is that I think this sparks different views and would vary depending on the person. But I've watched different documentaries and read different articles that states plant-based diet is better than meat-based diet, is healthier and better for your body. I don't know. But when I've watched Game Changer, that just makes me lean more to plant-based diet because in the show it showcased different athletes of different fields, whereas they compared the athlete that is under a meat-based diet and the one with a plant-based diet and showcase how it affects their strength, their agility, their foundation in general. So yeah, I think it's been around over a year now since I started cutting off meat in my diet. But first off, I'm still in the process of switching to vegan diet. I'm not yet a fully fledged vegan, but in general, I did cut off any meat in my diet. So what diet am I in now if I'm not yet a full-fledged vegan? Well, I don't eat fish as well, so I'm not a pescatarian, but I do still eat byproducts. I know, before you come at me, let me explain. Yes, I do still eat egg, and occasionally still do consume dairy products such as milk, cheese, but I don't like incorporate it in my diet like day to day. So why am I still consuming this byproduct if I am against animal cruelty? Well, first off, our town isn't actually a vegan diet friendly community. I don't think someone has adopted this diet here in our town. I'm not claiming that I am the only one, but I don't know anyone personally who is into vegan diet like 100%. Yes, we do have vegetables in our public market, but we only get to have the same variety of vegetables throughout the year. You know, we don't even get a proper spinach or a salad or a kale or even a Brussels sprout. We don't have those. But am I complaining? No, I am just stating in fact that we only get these varieties of vegetables throughout the year. And of course, we can't just consume the same thing over and over, you know? And besides, vegetables in our market tends to be at a high price. Sometimes it's even pricier than a kilo of meat. And also one reason why I still do consume eggs and dairy products is that we don't have those substitutes that you can have for vegan diet. We don't have those. We don't even have a proper supermarket here in our town. But the only reason actually why I'm still clinging to those is that just to complete the nutrients I need for my body. Vegetables here are just way pricier, you know? And sometimes they're not available. And another thing is that my housemates are not into vegan diet. I don't know if they're even aware of it. It's just they can't have a meal with only vegetables on it. It has to have a slice of meat to complete their meal. So yeah, that's why I think I still can't completely switch to vegan diet because I am depending on what they buy, on what they cook. But what happens if the food that they cook has meat on it? Well, the only choice I have is to not eat and going to fasting. Well, fasting is not a problem for me because I used to fast in the past fast in the past, and my body just got used to it, that it became part of my routine. And that's why I don't eat breakfast and lunch nowadays, and it's rare for me to eat like a whole meal these days. I don't even eat rice anymore, and I'm still trying to grasp this switching of diet that I'm currently into right now. Besides, give me a cup of coffee and a slice of bread, and I could go through my day. I tell you that honestly, all I need is a cup of coffee and a bread, and I can live through the day. I think I can even go through a week just by eating bread. I think I've already did that. Yeah, I believe so. There are times that I only eat bread. I do have a bread addiction. So yeah, if I do have nothing to eat or nothing that I could eat, I just go over to my brother's place, because in my first bro's place, they tend to have breads and coffee every time I visit their home. And in my fourth bro's place, they've got vegetables. So yeah, that's what I do. Well, I'm welcome anytime, I believe so. So yeah, that's one challenge for me. The availability of products, especially the substitute, and money. Yeah, money. Okay, so I just checked our kitchen. There's nothing that I could eat or cook to eat. So I guess I'm going over to my brother's and check out what do they have.
Okay, so I just found out now while I'm currently editing the video that the clip where I'm explaining what I'm going to prepare and what I'm going to eat for that day doesn't have an audio because I forgot to turn on the microphone. So I'll just explain now what I prepared and what I've had that day. So that day was actually the birthday of one of my nieces, and my sister's preparing pasta, but I couldn't eat it because the sauce has some ground meat and slices of sausage in it. So what I did was separated some of the pasta after it was boiled to prepare aglio e olio, because that I think is the easiest one to prepare because it only needs a few ingredients. So in here I am heating up the pan and poured some olive oil. Then afterwards I put on loads of garlic, and I've also added some dried chili peppers because I want it spicy. And in goes the pasta, mix it all together, and I've also added some sesame oil for additional flavoring. And yes, I did add some eggs. I'm sorry, unborn chickens. And guess what? Our gas tank got empty before it even finished cooking. So what I did was I pop it in the oven to finish the cooking process.
Okay, it's dinner time. So I have here with me a slice of caramel cake. Well, this is not something that I usually eat in a day, only now because it's my niece's birthday. But this one here, this is the pasta that I made earlier. Now let's give it a try. I hope it is spicy because I love spicy foods. It's not that spicy, but there's a hint of the pepper in it. Well, what I do love about aglio e olio is that it has the most basic ingredients, but it tastes so good. I didn't even put any salt in it, but it still tastes so good. It's a good thing I've added lots of garlic and sesame oil. I want more. I just can't stop myself. It's just that good. I think I'm all good. I'll save this for tomorrow. But let me try this slice of cake. When I'm eating cake, what I like to do is that I mix it all together so that the sponge cake would be incorporated with the icing and whatsoever topping that it have. This way, every part of the sponge cake would be incorporated with the sweeteners. You look at that. Let's try it. Despite being caramel as the flavor, it's not that sweet. I like it. I won't be feeling too much guilt while eating it. Sugar. I just hope it won't cause another breakout, acne breakout. Because usually when I eat too much sweets, the following day an acne would pop out of nowhere, and it's not giving. By the way, I'm still not used to, talking in front of the camera, knowing that my family members are just with me at home and could hear what I'm talking about without any context. Yeah, getting used to it or getting there. Just trust the process. So I forgot to mention what diet I am currently on. Since I do still consume byproducts such as dairy products and eggs, it's called Lacto-Ovo Vegetarian. Lacto for the dairy products and ovo for the eggs. So yeah, I hope that sooner I'll become a full-fledged vegan and stop consuming anything that has to do with animal products. So yeah, that is what I ate today.
Okay, it's the following day, and again, I'm eating the same thing, but this time I added some kimchi and butter sauce and just a classic olio olio. That's just what I eat day after day.